Today we're in the Lake District, a place called Buttermere. There it is, just down below us. We're going to make our way to the car park and then we'll start our walk. We're going to walk up to Scale Beck, have a look at Scale Force, make our way up to Red Pike, Bleaberry Tarn and make it around. Just before we head to the car park, we look to our right hand side and to our left, and that's looking back. As you can see, we're surrounded by some pretty big hills. So we've parked at the side of the road, free parking. We're just making our way downhill now to the village to start the walk. We've got a tiny little church on our right hand side. We turn left down the side of the Bridge Hotel. Just to the right hand side you've got the Buttermere pay and display car park, and just at the entrance to the car park you've got toilets and that. So we walk to the left hand side of the fish inn to the end and then turn left. Walk forward 100 yards. On your right hand side you'll see the waterfall. There's two gated paths. We take the right hand gate with the no camping sign on it. Let's just give you a shot where we're going. Sun's just coming out. Right, we're going to head forward now through the gate. We make our way to the end of the track till we come to the bridge, cross over and turn right. We're stood on the bridge now. Before we go any further, let's just look back where Buttermere is situated below the hills. We might as well just keep panning round for another half a minute. Sun's coming out now. It was raining on the way here, but you know, it might be in for a good day. Let's hope so. We follow the path at the far side of the bridge, heading towards Crummock Water in the distance. You're walking with a taxi driver today in the Lake District. As we head along the track, look at the hills there. Just a tiny bit of mist on the top, but pretty clear. So we're heading towards Scale Beck now. We cross over a tiny bridge. We're getting a good view of Crummock Water now in front of us on our right hand side. We cross over a second little tiny stream and take a shot looking forward. You've the road at the far side of the lake. As we head forward, that's looking to our left hand side. This is a new walk for us today, so let's go and have a look what's up here. We'll just take one last shot of the lake before we start turning off left. We're slowly bearing off left now, uphill. We bear off slightly right and cross over the little bridge. We head forward a couple 100 yards through the gate, and then we cross over another little bridge and we turn left, following the stream uphill. So we just keep following the beck uphill till you see the footbridge. We cross over there to the other side of the stream. So as we cross over the stream, we start climbing pretty sharp now, and we're going up to where them two people are that I showed you. It looks a pretty steep and as that, but let's go and have a look. We're nearly at the base of Scale Force now. That's a quick look to our right hand side. Then two people in the distance are going on a different route. We've been talking to them. Well, there's the bottom of Scale Force. It's a lot bigger than that, but we can't get the top in at the moment. We cross over the little footbridge there to the other side and turn right. Start walking uphill again with Scale Force on our right hand side. But we're going to see if we can get one or two closer shots before we do. Well, we've just moved in a bit closer because the sunshine's dazzling us. Not that we're complaining. Well, that's the lower part of Scale Force. It's probably about 10 feet. And there you can see the top. As you can see, we've a bit of a steep climb to do now, so we're gonna make some headway. We've crossed over that bridge and we're making our way uphill. It's a beautiful view though. Well, we're making our way uphill now. Scale Force is on our right hand side. That's looking to our right hand side as we make our way up. This is a little wren. In the tree just in front of us, going uphill. Just to let you see, he really is there. And beautiful voice on him. He's still there. Well, we'll leave it for now. And again. We'll leave that for now, got a lot to do. We're right on the edge of the slope, just above the waterfall. You can hear it down below. And as you can see, it's levelling out. We keep going. Well, that's been a pretty steep climb. And as you can see, we're right on the edge. And there's a fair old drop. So you've just got to be a bit careful along here, but beautiful walk. And then just round the corner, look at that. That's about 20 foot, 25 feet. We're slowly making our way to the head of the waterfall now. Up that path on our left hand side. And again, we keep going. Most of the path is pretty good, but there's a fair bit of water runoff, so we've just been careful on 2 or 3 bits. Well, we've just stopped for a cup of tea. We were ready for it. We keep heading forward. As we make our way further up, we're getting towards the top now. We've a waterfall coming in from our right. We just keep heading forward. The path starts bearing off to your left, uphill. As we make our way uphill, we look back to our left and we can see we've made our way up the gully. We've got the lake in the background, Crummock Water. And that's looking to our right-hand side, slightly back. This is quite a stiff climb, this one. On our left-hand side, we can see Loads Water in the distance. As you can see, it's levelling out a bit before we turn slightly right and head towards Red Pike. As we walk over the brow, we can see the end of Buttermere Lake, Buttermere village in the middle, and the end of Crummock Water. We bear off to our right now. Well, that's where we're heading now, Red Pike. Quite a stiff climb to the top there again, I think, and there's just a tiny bit of snow left. 1st of April. As you can see, the path clings to the edge of the cliff face. You've got to be careful. We keep going. This last 100 feet is quite a steep scramble through the rocks. We keep going. Well, we're on the top now, and as you can see, we can't see a thing. It's absolutely covered in mist. You can't see any direction at all. And that's come in the last 10 minutes. It's 3:45 at night, so we're going to drop down out of the mist towards Bleaberry Tarn, if we can find it. In front of us, we've got 2 or 3 cairns. So we're going straight forward down towards Bleaberry Tarn now. As we head forward, suddenly the mist clears. And there's a shot to our right through the mist. The mist's clearing as fast as it came in, so we'll just give you a quick shot before we drop down again. The mist's coming back in again, look, on our right-hand side. So I think we need to get off here while we can see what we're doing. We head forward 50 feet. We bear left, very steep downhill. We can see Dodd below us in the mist. We've got Bleaberry Tarn to our right. We'll show you that in a second. There's the edge of Bleaberry Tarn. We best keep going before the mist comes back in. This is very steep here. You've got to be careful through this gully. Well, we're heading forward now. This is very steep. We're having to hold on to the rock to either side. But look at this for a view. Now we're dropping down out of the mist. Slowly making our way down to Bleaberry Tarn now. But as you can see, the stone is very loose, very steep. Sun's come out though, so let's just give you a shot on way down. So we walk to the end of the lake and then turn left. We head forward 200 or 300 yards past the tarn. We see a wall on our left-hand side. The path seems to split. We bear off right. We'll be back to you. So as we make our way downhill, we go through a tiny wall and then bear off slightly right. You can see Buttermere Lake down below. As we head downhill, the path swings back to your left. In front of us we can see Buttermere in the car park. We hope you've enjoyed our walk in the Lake District. You've been walking with a taxi driver today.